We've got some staircase choices to make. Our Brooklyn house was built in 1881, but by the time Sean and I bought it 10 years ago, only the two original staircases remained, so we wanted to save and reuse as much of it as possible. Plus, we're building a new staircase up at the top that'll take us from the bedroom level to the rooftop garden, so we want them to feel related. We discovered that our three original Newel posts, which are all different shapes, are carved from mahogany, which was a surprisingly high-end wood for such a humble house as ours. So in order to keep that feeling in the new section, my husband and I are heading to an industrial part of Brooklyn called Gowanus, where tucked under a massive overpass is an open-air business that sells all sorts of old house parts. Everything you can imagine is here. Way back here at the end of this crowded aisle, we find all their old stair parts, including a bunch of Newel posts for us to dig through. After an hour of digging, we have some winners.
3 Newel posts.
We pay $35 each and head back home to Williamsburg. Sean gets right to work in our courtyard, stripping the paint on them using a citrus strip that one of you suggested.
My husband wants me to tell you that now I'm using the pick.
But eventually he finds under the paint a dark yellow layer that won't budge. After some investigating, it turns out to be the original shellac varnish from 1881. So in order to dissolve it, we need denatured alcohol, which you can get drunk on, so manufacturers add chemicals that'll make you get nauseous. Nice.
Stripped, ready to be painted, shiny black.
Or sanding, that seems like the next step. So he starts sanding, and picking, and sanding, eventually using string to really get in there.
Clean out the grooves.
And as soon as Sean is satisfied, we head upstairs to the new staircase to get a first look at where we think they're gonna live. This one matches our existing posts most of all, so we think it works here. There's Hector, who built this new staircase. Our painter Nelson will be working on these stairs soon enough. So the chunky one could be here, though we're not sure it's right. But the skinny one is perfect for the post where the stairs change direction. This one has the carved decoration on the bottom and the top, since it'll be attached from the sides and both the top and bottom will be on display. It still needs a lot of work, but we're feeling good about 2 of the 3 posts. But there's a lot more stairway furniture that we need. Unfortunately, it'll cost $400 a linear foot to match our existing mahogany railing. So we've decided that up here, all the stairway parts will be white oak and painted black. And we've ordered 3 new posts to add to our 2 vintage finds. Since we're not going with the chunky Newel post, Sean decides to do a test on it with the 3 black paint shades we're looking at. We want the blackest black, and it looks like tricorn is the winner. So we head to our local store for a gallon in semi-gloss. And within a week, Teddy has painted 100 candlestick balusters as well as the Newel posts. So now that we've got all the parts together, the carpenter can start building our new staircase to the rooftop garden. You ready to see that?